Do you believe county pensions are sustainable and being managed correctly?
The pension problem is a huge issue, not only for our county, but it is for the cities here and in California in general. It's definitely something that we have to keep an eye on, and as most probably know, we have a process right now where county employees actually have to pay in to reducing those pension liabilities. What folks don't know is that in our county, we're actually better off because we're not on the CalPERS system. We have the pension trust fund. So what's important to keep in mind is that as we're, as elected officials, balancing the budget, we're always trying to work toward putting money there to decrease that liability. But it isn't something that should be used, in my opinion, as a divisive issue to essentially always criticize public employees who are the very people that serve the public. And with my skills and experience, I want to provide the leadership we need for the county to make the county function better and to provide better customer service.
Ms. Compton.
We do have a tiered pension plan. There's 3 tiers. Our pension problem is not necessarily the pension, it's the tiers and the people that are in tier 1. And we have over 50% of the people now in tier 1.
Where can we see who has endorsed you?
You can go to my website, the endorsements page, and the most notable endorsement is the endorsement by the SLO County Employees Association. Over 1,700 people are a part of that organization. And the reason they endorse me is for this reason. They state on their website, the partisan gridlock on the Board of Supervisors has had a direct and negative effect on the county and the 1,700 plus employees that SLO-CIA represents. Immediate change to the County Board of Supervisors is needed in order to return the county to a state of civil discourse on important issues. SLO-CIA believes Jimmy Paulding will bring rational and nonpartisan decision-making to the Board of Supervisors. And this is exactly my commitment. Under our state constitution, it says local elected officials are supposed to be nonpartisan. Fixing potholes should not be a partisan issue. And our board has become so divided and so toxic because of people like the incumbent that our ability to truly tackle community issues is hindered.
I will make one comment about the endorsement that Mr. Paulding has, and I actually saw 3 endorsements on his websites. One from the Sierra Club, 2 unions, and SLO-CIA. SLO-CIA is the largest negotiating union with our county right now. The last 2 years, they've got a 7% raise 2 years. Right now, we're going into very difficult discussions because they're not happy with what they got last year and they want more right now. So I think you can figure out why they did not endorse me on that.
Do you think the county should hold the line on fees and pay raises for their employees?
That's a really good follow-up question to the one we just had. I absolutely do, and it's a question that comes up with every one of our negotiating units, and we go into impasse when we hold the line on it. Right now, we have what we're calling is a brownout in terms of hiring. We have a tough budget this year, so we do have to hold the line. What you see with a lot of these labor negotiating groups right now is there were 7 years of what we had called a pain plan when the economy was bad. So now that we're back at the table, they feel like all those 7 years where maybe they didn't get the raises that they deserved need to be all made up in the next coming up years, and I philosophically disagree with that. The average person in my district has a family income of $60,000. They don't want to see exorbitant raises and pay raises. When you look at some of the heads of our departments, they're making $250,000 and $300,000. That's one of the things that I think is very important. We have to keep and toe the line on all of our pay raises because the average taxpayer is paying for that.